Hi students, in this video we are going to see about the preparation of the accounts related to retirement of a partner. Before going for that, let us know that in case of admission of a partner, to recall, we have revaluation account, goodwill account, partner's capital account, cash or bank account, and the balance sheet. See, to make our preparations and the balance sheet calculation perfect and easy, we have to additionally prepare goodwill account and cash account even though if it is not mentioned in the question. Similarly, the same accounts are also going to be appeared in case of preparation of retirement chapter. So let us observe what will be the difference between admission and retirement while going for the preparation of accounts. In case of revaluation, there is no changes of assets and liabilities. If you have depreciation on the debit side, if you have appreciation of asset on the credit side. Debtor, similarly, the provision to be created, maintained on the debit side, increased on the debit side. If it is reduced, it is going to be on the credit side. But the profit to be transferred to partner's capital account in case of admission of a partner, it was to old partner's capital account. But in case of retirement, the word old is removed and we are going to replace with all the partners, because in case of retirement, the partner who is getting retired is already an existing partner. He is not a new partner. So there's one change in revaluation we are going to check. And apart from that, the goodwill calculation, that is what the posting to the concerned partners will change. So in case of admission, if we had two partners, it will affect only two partners. But in case of retirement, it's going to be including the existing partner who is retired. So let us just see how we are going to do this. Try to observe and listen. It is very simple. If you observe, you will understand the difference and it is easy to go for the next calculations. All the rest are very simple. Main thing which we need to know: goodwill, partner's capital account, the changes that is going to appear. So let us start. I have minimized it. Observe, I have already prepared it because I wanted to just explain the difference that we need to notice. Just observe, because the calculations which we do in case of admission is just the same in case of retirement as well. So going for revaluation account first, let us move on to the adjustment. Concentrating on the adjustment, first adjustment given in the question is premises have been appreciated by 20%. It is given here. Let me make it bigger. Just observe. Premises have been appreciated by 20%. Appreciation on the credit side. So just observe, on the credit side I have taken 80,000 into 20% gives us 16,000. Here in the asset side, the balance sheet, opening balance sheet, the values are quite in a different directions. So it's not in a straight line, it is quite down. So I have just drawn a line so it's easy to visible. $80,000 into 20% gives us 16,000. Premises is appreciated. Then stock depreciated on the debit side too. Stock depreciated, it's 10%, so stock value is 9,000, and on that 10% gives us 900. Then after that, and provision for doubtful debts to be made at 5% on debtors. Just observe here, we already have an old provision of 400. So what we have to do first, take the calci and calculate 6,000 into 5%. We get 300. 300 for the current year comparing to the last year is reduced. Last year it was 400. This year it is 300 when you calculate. First you calculate using the calci. So now 300 is less. So we have benefited with 100 rupees. So PDD is decreased. Take it on the credit side. Now just observe, by PDD 6,000 into 5% it is 300. So last year value is 400 and this year current year is 300. So there is a decrease in PDD. That 100 is a benefit. Take it on the credit side. Then after that we have the next adjustment. Provision for legal damages to be made for 1,200. Just observe, even in the liability side we already have 6,000. Even though you have it, this you have to consider as increased. So this is an increased burden again. Take it on the debit side directly, the value of 1,200. See, on the debit side I have taken 2, provision for legal charges. Then apart from this, next, furniture to be brought up to 45,000. Now just observe, when this is brought up to 45,000, you need to compare this with the book value given 41,000. So there is a increase in the market price. So what is the difference that is increased? 4,000. It is actually on the credit side. Any asset increase should always be on the credit side. It is a benefit for us, right? So the furniture I have just taken, by furniture increased 45,000 minus 41,000. So 4,000 is a benefit I have taken. So observing from these two, credit side value is greater. I get 20,100. Take the same total on the debit side. The methods are same. No changes. Clear? I'll just show you what is the difference. Then from 20,100, if you start deducting the debit items, we get 18,000 here as a profit. Observe, I've not written as to old partners capital account. I've written to all partners capital account. This word is what differs in case of retirement. So whenever you go for retirement, sums to be solved, okay, always you have to remember that when you go for the profit transfer and all, you should write all under revaluation. Don't write old. Now let us see how we are going to distribute among all the partners this 18,000. So the first partner is Pankaj. I'm just going to show now 18,000 into what is the profit sharing ratio of them. Observe, here in the question it is 3:2:1. 3:2:1. So 3/6, 2/6 and 1/6. Now I'm going to take here 3/6. 18,000 into 3/6. 9,000 is the share for Pankaj. Then Naresh, 18,000 into 2/6. $6,000 is the share for Naresh, and Saurabh, 18,000 into 1/6 is equals to 3,000. Just observe, Here, including the retiring partner, we have to distribute the profit. So, this reason we write all partners capital account profit transferred. Or you can just write two partners capital account. Clear? So, we have completed with revaluation account. Just observe. Now, coming for goodwill account, just observe in the question under the adjustment. In the adjustment, goodwill of the firm be valued at 42,000 and the same be written off immediately. So I have underlined what we have to observe. Valued in the sense debit side and written off in the sense credit side. In case of admission of a partner, it was the old partners on the debit side and all the partners, that is including the new partner on the credit side, we had transferred the goodwill value. Now here it is just quite opposite, which means Naresh is the one who is getting retired. Just observe the question. Naresh retired from the firm due to his illness. So Naresh is the partner who is getting retired. So now when the goodwill is valued, we are going to take all the partners including the retiring partner because he was existing partner. So on the debit side, I have written to Pankaj's capital account, to Naresh capital account, to Saurabh's capital account, and we are going to distribute in their old ratio. This is going to be common into 3/6. 2/6 for Naresh and 1/6 for Saurabh. So we need to calculate this. 42,000 into 3/6, we get 21,000 for Pankaj and 28,000 sorry it's 14,000 for Naresh and 7,000 for Saurabh. Just observe 21,000, 14,000, 7,000. It should be in their old ratio. So let us check the total of this. So it's equal. 42,000 is divided among each partner on their ratios, old ratio. Okay, now they have given the second word to be written off. Written off in the sense on the credit side it is affecting. In case of admission, just recall we used to write it off to all the partners including the new partner in the new ratio. Even here it is the same, but instead of all partners it is only remaining partners. Who is the remaining partner here now? Pankaj and then Saurabh. So these are the remaining partners, and for them they have given, just observe the new profit sharing ratio in the adjustment in the question. They have new profit sharing ratio decided by Pankaj and Saurabh is 5:1. So the total is 6, 5/6 and 1/6. Need to take this 42,000 and distribute in the new ratio 5/6 and 1/6. So 42,000 into 5 by 6 is 35,000 for Pankaj. It's written off. Then 42,000 into 1 by 6, 7,000 is written off to Saurabh. This is the difference in case of admission and retirement. Now let us check the total, whether it's equal to 42,000. Yes. See, this is a very simple thing which we need to know. One main thing, okay, in a logic way to remember is, if it is an admission of a partner, goodwill, when it is written off, debit side 2 partners, credit side it will be 3 partners. If it is exactly 2 old partners and 1 new partner, suppose if it is 3 old partner and 1 new partner, 3 partners here, 4 partners on the credit side. The same in case of retirement, just opposite. You will have 3 partners here and remaining partners on the credit side, 2 partners on the credit side when the goodwill is written off. Raised and written off, valued and written off, created and written off. This is the method we need to follow. Next, let us go for the partner's capital account. Just observe, in case of partner's capital account, first step is just commonly to be taken up. As we follow the steps, first thing is capital of all the partners here. All the 3 partners have given, go towards the liability, that is the old balance sheet, and check. First is capital, then reserve fund, then profit and loss account. Here we have general reserve and capital. So first capital by balance brought down. By balance brought down, the value is 46,000, 30,000 and 20,000. $46,000, 30,000 and 20,000. Then by general reserve account, this is going to be 12,000 at the rate of 3:2:1. The role ratio is 3:2:1. This has to be divided among all the partners, dividing in the ratio. 12,000 into 3 by 6, 6,000 for Pankaj, 4,000 for Naresh, and 2,000 for Saurabh. Observe. Now we have taken 2 items which is given in the opening balance sheet, right? Yes. Apart from this, there is nothing else to be checked by us. Okay. Now we are going to concentrate, as I said, revaluation. In revaluation, we have the profit transferred, right? Revaluation profit, debit side, post on the credit side. I guess we recall it by revaluation account, profit transferred. Just copy those and write it. 9,000, 6,000 and 3,000. 9,000, 6,000 and 3,000. So revaluation profit is transferred. Now going for the goodwill. Goodwill, both the sides it's getting affected. just observe. First debit side we are going to post on the credit side by goodwill account. By goodwill account, the value of each partner is given here as 21, 14 and 7,000. So I'm going to take it 21,000, 14,000 and 7,000. Over we have taken the goodwill debit side. Moving on to the credit side, we have Pankaj Capital and Saurabh. We are going to check only the word capital getting affected. It's affected both the sides. So now credit side value will be posted on the debit side. Similar, the account name to goodwill account. What is the value written off for both 35,000 and 7,000? Just observe here, 35,000, 7,000. So 35,000 for Pankaj, observe Naresh is nil, and for Saurabh it is 7,000. So we have completed with partners capital account, that is posting entries. Now let us just observe, concentrate here. First thing, when you are preparing partners capital account, the one thing which you need to observe and to keep in your mind always in case of retirement of a partner, draw the columns, write the names of the partners. Who is the retiring partner? You have to highlight by underlining the concerned partner's name or just circle it. So here I have highlighted with a different color to make it easy for us to know that Naresh is a retiring partner. First, because we need to settle to the one who is getting retired. Clear? Now, going for the settlement of Naresh, we have to just observe. Going for the adjustment, just have a glance towards adjustment. We have given here they have given here 26,000 from Naresh's capital account to be transferred to his loan account and balance to be paid through bank. So they have said 26,000 to be transferred to his loan account. So when we are paying to Naresh, okay, they have said we need to transfer to his loan account, to Naresh loan account. So I'm going to transfer as it is given in the adjustment 26,000 first step, because we are not paying it. We are transferring to his loan account. So I have transferred it. Let me highlight and show you people. Okay, 26,000 we have transferred to his loan account. Now, the balance we need to pay it off immediately through bank. Yes, if necessary, you may take a loan from the bank that will affect in bank account. Now we need to pay through bank. So let us take, comparing to both the side, credit side value should be first taken. We need to settle his account. So 54,000 is a total amount to be settled for Naresh. 54,000, the same total is taken. In this, 26,000 is going to be transferred to loan account. We have transferred. We need to check what will be the balance to be paid through bank. 54,000 minus 26,000. 28,000 is the value paid to, let me write cash or bank. Let us not get confused. Cash or bank account. So now Naresh is settled. His complete account is settled here. Now, what are the remaining partners? We have to find out. Take the total similarly. So applying the formula, the Pankaj total on the credit side is 82,000 and for Saurabh it is 32,000. So we are going to take the same value on the opposite direction, 32,000 for Saurabh and 82,000 for Pankaj. Now just observe, for these also we need to find out now the new balance, capital balance, to balance carried down, because this is the new capital of Pankaj and Saurabh after the retirement of Naresh. So we need to find out now what is the capital of Pankaj. 82,000 minus 35,000, it's 47,000. Similarly, we are going to just check up for Saurabh as well. The value is 25,000. Just observe, let us check it once whether what we have done is right. Just observe in the question they have given here. Balance of capital of Pankaj is 47,000. Yes, we got 47,000 and Saurabh is 25,000. So what we have done, the steps is perfect. Just observe, this is a step we need to follow. Let me make it bigger. Yes, now it's visible clearly. Just observe. Now this balance carried down of Pankaj and Saurabh to be brought forward, 47,000 and 25,000. So this is the new balance, capital balance of Pankaj and Saurabh. Always when you go for retirement, first concentrate on settling the retiring partner. Naresh, 26,000 is transferred to loan account and we paid him through bank 28,000. Now let us go for the cash or bank account. Just observe, it is very simple. We need to concentrate. If you practice once, you will have a habit of doing it. You will learn better when you try to teach others. Now coming for cash or bank account, just observe here. Let me make it bigger. Yes, first step, going for cash account, we are going to concentrate on the opening balance sheet. Asset side, bank value we have, it is on the credit side, we have to post it on the debit side, so I'm going to do it here. To balance brought down, the value 7,600. This is the only thing which we need to follow. Apart from that, just observe on asset side, we have nothing getting affected related to cash. Now going for here, as it is existing partner, there is no cash to be brought in by him. Okay, so let us just observe revaluation account which we have prepared, there is no cash word getting affected. Moving on to goodwill, there is no cash word getting affected. What we are going to do, we're going to just go for partners capital account and observe where actually it is getting affected. Concentrating on the credit side, we didn't get debit side. We have here to cash or bank account, the settlement paid balance for Naresh 28,000. So it's Naresh, right? 2, it is on the debit side. So we are going to post this on the credit side. By who's a concerned partner? Naresh. Naresh's capital account 28,000 is paid. So apart from this, there is no other cash value getting affected or cash account getting affected. Just observe 28,000 which we paid. Okay. Now observe which side is greater, debit side or credit side. Credit side, take that 28,000, same on the debit side. Now from this 28,000 we need to minus 7,600. This time we have a shortage of cash in bank. So what we are doing to settle Naresh Capital, we are taking a loan from the bank. You should assume that if your credit side is greater, in case of cash in bank, debit side will be receipt and credit side will be payment. If your payment side is greater, okay, you have to assume the balancing figure as loan taken from the bank. They have given the word, no? If required, necessary loan, observe in the question where the cursor is moving, may be obtained from bank. If you have necessary loan required, you have to obtain it from the bank. So this is going to be the amount that is treated as bank loan. So to bank loan account is what we are going to write, because they have mentioned it is necessary. If required, you have to obtain a loan from the bank. So we have to show this as a loan obtained from the bank. So 20,400 is what we have obtained. Okay, now we have completed with this part. We have completed with cash or bank account. Now let us go for the balance sheet. Observe, going for the balance sheet, I've written the heading as balance sheet of Pankaj and Saurabh as on 31st March 2018 year. We have to write the name of remaining partners when we are preparing the balance sheet. It's a new balance sheet, but it is related only to the remaining partners. So let us start doing the balance sheet. The first thing, I'm going to go for the asset side. I'm going to concentrate only on the asset side now. From the opening balance sheet, first step is bank. So as I use cash or bank, so I'm going to write the same, cash or bank. Instead of that, do we have here excess of cash in the bank? No, we have taken a loan. So what is this going to be? This is nil. Cash or bank, we have no cash in our account. Instead, we have taken a loan. So that we need to write first. So bank loan 20,400. If you do this first, it's easy. If not, you will be searching for where is the value. Always remember, if you have credit side greater, this will be treated as bank overdraft or bank loan. It depends upon how the instruction is given. So take it on the liability side of your balance sheet. So cash or bank, there is no fund. So it is nil. Then debtors. We have adjustment, take it in the inner column, 6,000 less PDD. What is the value of PDD? 400 was the opening. Yes, we had benefited 100. If you have credit side value of PDD, minus it. So the actual value for this year is 300 as we got. So if you minus 300, you get 5,700 as adjusted value. Yes, next we have stock. Stock, we have a depreciation. So stock value is 9,000 less depreciation is 900. So what is the value you get? 8,100. Then we have furniture. Furniture is 41,000 and you have increased. Add the increased value. Increased 4,000 is increased value. So what is the actual amount we get? 45,000, which is equal to your adjustment value, that is the market price. Always you have to take only the revaluation amount value and show. If it is increased, add it. Then premises 80,000, we have an appreciation, so add appreciation. What is appreciation value we get? It is 20%, so it is 16,000. So your adjusted value will be 96,000. We have taken all the values of assets. Bank is a loan taken on the liability side. Debtors is over. Stock, furniture, premises. So let us just have a check towards adjustment. Anything is left out. Premises, stock, PDD. Provision for legal charges. It is always expenses on the liability side. Furniture is taken. Goodwill is written off. Nothing else apart from this. So we have completed on the asset side. It is 1,54,800. So let us check on the liability side what will be the value now. Going for the liability side, bank loan is first taken. We have sundry creditors. Observe from the question, sundry creditors. It is 15,000. No adjustment. I've taken it directly. Then bills payable 12,000. No adjustment. Taken directly. Outstanding salary. Outstanding salary. See here there is no adjustment for the current year. It is still outstanding. They have not given an instruction whether it is paid or what. So carry forward the same. Outstanding salary and provision for legal charges. You have adjustment 6,000 as the last. You have plus, that is add outstanding for the current year. Current years we had 1,200 given in the adjustment. So the total of this is 7,200. Because provision for legal charges have not given the word called as paid. So this is the old, and still again for this year it is outstanding. So 1,200 we need to add 7,200 we get. So apart from that we have capitals now of the partners. Capitals of first Pankaj and then Saurabh. We need to take only these two first now. So let us take the value of Pankaj 47,000 and 25,000 for Saurabh. So it is 47,000 and 25,000. So the total of new capital of these two we are going to check. 72,000. Now apart from this we have something left related to Naresh. The loan, Naresh's loan. What is settled is completed, but something pending we need to take. We have Naresh loan. I'm taking it directly. 26,000 of Naresh loan. So we have completed. Let us just check how actually the total is equal to your asset side or not. Yes, we get equally both the side getting tallied. Just observe, it's very simple. thing in case of retirement will be on the balance sheet, which you have to remember is capitals of remaining partner, and the retiring partners will be almost treated as loan. If it is paid, it's paid. If it is not paid, instead of writing as capital, you will treat it as a separately loan account. You have to show always separately. What to mention? Loan account. Now we have completed with the balance sheet.